Hey, so I'm just gonna do a really quick review right now because I just got back to Chiang Mai. Just got back to Pattaya from my fights up in Chiang Mai, and I am reviewing the Lobloo female groin guard, which I got to use in my fight and I got to train in right before my fight a little bit. So as you can see, it's nice and thin. It's made from this hard plastic, so it doesn't really bend when you get hit in it, but it's really nice and flat, so it lies against you and stays in position really well. It's got a strap that goes around the waist and straps that go around the thighs. I'm really happy with it. When I trained with it right before the fight, I immediately noticed how being protected in that area allowed me to keep my hips forward more. I think that as Westerners, we tend to kind of like put our butts back a lot because it's not normal or feels very weird for us to be kind of putting our groin into someone. For Thai people, that doesn't seem to be a problem. But I used to wear a men's groin guard that they make here in Thailand. They're the steel cup, so it's got the two straps that go around the waist and then one that goes up the back, kind of like a G-string. And that one stays in place and it's fairly comfortable, but it's really bulky, which it doesn't need to be for women. And so that made me kind of uncomfortable having like a bulge in my shorts. And it doesn't fully fit the form the way that this one does. This one fits really, really well. So then I wore it in my fight, and I wasn't really aware of it for most of the fight. I definitely think that it helped me keep my hips in because of that confidence and a little bit of focus, maybe subconsciously in that area. But the only time I was really aware of it during the fight was kind of in the last rounds. The straps that go around your thighs came down a little bit. I think that was my fault because I was a little self-conscious about putting it on, and so I rushed it and didn't really like make sure all the straps were tight and that kind of thing. So those are adjustments that I need to make. But even though the straps were kind of coming down around my thighs a little bit so that I could feel them, it still stayed in place and it still did its job, so that's really good. And I didn't really get hit in this fight, but I've been hit in fights before and it sucks. So I'm really happy to have that kind of protection, and I'm going to keep training and fighting with it. Training because of the confidence it gives me to really keep my hips in, and I think that's actually going to change my form. I've been calling it my Amazon strap because it gives me this kind of like warrior confidence. And then definitely in fights, because that's usually when you end up getting a knee or a kick or whatever when you're kicking simultaneously. So definitely want to protect as you would. But then also having that confidence that I've been talking about in training is really good. So I'm very happy with this, and I'll definitely be using it all the time. I'll show you guys how it fits a little bit later. I'm not going to put it on here at the gym, but I'll make a different video that we'll like put together with this one. And yeah, double thumbs up. I like it.